Hello, welcome to my chemistry revision session. Okay, so today in chemistry we are looking at an interesting topic, which is kinetic particle theory of matter, and we're actually going to do one question I've extracted from an exam paper. So I want you to get your pen, I want you to get your paper, and let's revise this paper together. And let's get started. Okay, so this is the exam paper. I've just extracted the part of equation that are coming from this topic I've actually shown you, okay, which is kinetic particle theory of matter. Okay, so we're doing these questions, question A1, A, and B. How many marks altogether? 6 marks only. Okay, so let's jump into the revision. Okay, I'll start. Right, answer all the questions in the spaces provided. A1A, the question is, name any 3 physical properties used to determine whether a substance is pure or not. Any 3. Okay, so what do you need to do here? You only need to mention. All right, so what are these physical properties? Number 1, we have melting point. Melting point. Okay, so a pure substance melts at one exact temperature. This you must understand. And a melting point is a point at which solids turn into liquids. So that's our first physical property. And our second one is boiling point. Okay, boiling point is one of the physical properties used to determine whether a substance is pure or not. Okay, so a pure substance has a boiling point, all right, which is an exact temperature at which liquid turn into what? Into gases. This is very important. What is our third one? What is the third physical property? The third one, you can mention density. Okay, density is also one of the physical properties, okay, that we can use to determine whether a substance is pure or not. You can also mention things that are not here, or physical properties that are not here, like solubility. Solubility, you can talk about electrical conductivity. Conductivity, these are also physical properties. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so we have mentioned melting point, boiling point, density. And remember, a pure substance has fixed physical properties. Physical properties are those properties that you can actually observe. There are no chemical changes. There's nothing changing about them. Okay, we continue. B. Explain why solids have a fixed shape. Explain why solids have a fixed shape. We are explaining, and how many marks each? 3 marks, which means 1 mark each. So you're explaining why solids have a fixed shape. Okay, so particles in a solid are closely packed. All right, so you can write there, particles. Let me just start from here. Okay, particles in solids are closely packed. Together. Okay, let me just move the page. They are closely packed together. Okay, so they have a held fixed position which is held by strong forces. So particles in the solids are closely packed together. You end here. Okay, what about in further, if you want, all right, just for your learning, you can mention that particles are very close together. They cannot move around, all right, they can vibrate at one place. These are also answers that you can give. Okay, what about in liquids? Explain why liquids flow. Why do liquids flow? Okay, why do liquids flow? Explain why liquids flow. Okay, so you can mention here, you can mention here particles in liquids. Particles in liquids are close together, but not fixed. But not what? They are not fixed. They are close together, but they are not fixed. Okay, so particles are not fixed and they slide over each other. In particles, right, particles in liquids are close together but not fixed. Okay, they slide over each other. This is why they are able to do what? To flow. Okay, they cannot move. The liquid flows and takes the shape of a container. This is very important for you to notice or to take note of. Okay, and our third one. Okay, and remember, you can also give examples of solids as you're explaining. Like I mean, you can give examples of all these states of matter as you are solving them. You can mention in solids. You can talk about ice. You can talk about stones. All right. You can talk about stones here. You can talk about ice, about liquids. You can talk about cooking oil. You can talk about water. You can talk about juice. Okay, you can give an example here and there. Right. Number 3, gases can be compressed. Why? Explain why gases can be compressed. Why? Why can gases be compressed? Explain why. Okay, so in gases, or rather gas particles are very far. Are very far apart, so they can be pushed, close together. Okay, so they can, okay, sorry about that. They can be pushed. They can be pushed. They can be pushed closer. Okay, I'll come here. They can be pushed closer together. So why do gases compress? Explain why gases are compressed. Gas particles are very far apart, so they can be pushed closer together. Okay? Gas particles are very far apart, so they can be pushed close together or closer together. Okay, for example, air in a syringe. You can also give an example, air in a bicycle pump. Okay, so those are examples you can actually give as you're explaining these points. And you have your 6 marks. This is how you answer these types of questions. Okay, thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this video. We are doing revision sessions. Okay, this is not the end, and you'll be glad that you did. Okay, so this has been Tutor Be Smart, and it's bye for now.